It's an exciting Monday today, and it's time for Faith Capsules powered by the Shaper's Ark. I am Wonuola Adetayo, the Shaper. Our Bible text for today is 1 John chapter 4 and verse 12. No man hath seen God at any time. If we love one another, God dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us. Today's scripture underscores another important attribute that God expects of his children, which is that we genuinely love one another. If truly God himself is the personification of love according to 1 John chapter 4 verse 8b, then we his children should emulate him by loving one another. Today's scripture further emphasizes that the true evidence of God's presence in us is that we love one another. 1 John chapter 2 verse 6, he that saith he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked. According to 1 John chapter 4 verse 8, anyone that cannot love does not know God. The evidence that we are born of God and that we know God is in loving one another, according to 1 John chapter 4 and verse 7. If love is perfected in believers expressing love for one another, it would be helpful to look through scripture for attributes of love as stated in 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 to 8 and ways to live by these requirements. First attribute, love suffers long. Therefore, we must be patient even when we're hurt. Second, love is kind. This implies that we must show compassion and mercy to people. Third, love does not envy. Therefore, we must not be jealous because of other people's achievements. Number 4, love is not proud or arrogant, meaning we do not have unhealthy focus on personal achievements. Number 5, love does not behave badly. Therefore, we must avoid inappropriate and unacceptable behavior. Number 6, love is not self-centered. Therefore, do not be too engrossed in your personal interests or welfare. Think about and serve the interests of others. 7, love is not easily provoked. Therefore, control your anger rather than venting it or masking it. Number 8, love does not think evil of others. Therefore, avoid keeping records of wrongs or holding on to hurtful feelings. 9, love does not rejoice in sin. Therefore, do not rejoice in injustice or in wrongdoing. Don't celebrate what God disapproves of. 10, love rejoices in truth. Always seek and rejoice in truth. 11, love bears, love believes, love hopes, love endures all things. Therefore, be ready to face difficulties and hardships in relationships, yet remaining hopeful that God will see us through. Lastly, number 12, love never fails. Love is inexhaustible. It can, therefore, easily accommodate others. My friend, how would you rate yourself on these 12 attributes of love? Better still, how will your spouse, your family, your friends, or colleagues rate you on these attributes? Which ones are your strengths? Which ones do you struggle with? These 12 attributes of agape love clearly cannot be based on emotions or feelings. This type of love is costly and can only be attained as the believer makes an intentional decision to love in obedience to God, who is love. God's love for us is a choice he made when we were yet in sin. We never qualified for his love. Therefore, God calls us to have the same unconditional love for fellow believers, for family, and for friends who may not earn our love, but we choose to give it freely as we have freely received. My friend, have you connected yourself to Jesus, the epitome of love, through whom you secure salvation and full access to the capacity to love? If you have not, I urge you, give your life to Jesus today and you will never regret it. Till I come your way again next week, this is Wonuola Adetayo, the Shaper, urging you to spread some love this week. Shalom.